Okay, this is a mock-up of the service catalogue entry page with some sample entry points in this top section up here. For this demo today, we're going to just go to the client section. I've got 5 demo clients in this system named after some Seinfeld companies. I'll go to Cramerica, because that's a good demo one. In here on the right hand side we've got a table that gets included for each client, which has a whole heap of information about the services that are provided to each client. That will be different for every client but filled in according to a standard template. Then on the left hand side we've got some links to other clients of similar types who use similar services. A bit of a high level overview, putting what's in this table into some words. The list of tenders that we have on the system for this client and the projects that have been undertaken. Then in free format you can write a large amount of text that you want for this particular client. If you wanted to include a client overview for this particular client into a tender response or a document, then you can just straight cut and paste this information into your Word document. If we go and have a look at a tender has a similar box on the right hand side with information about this tender, like when it was submitted, whether we won it or lost it, or it's in progress, the type and line of business that is supporting it, and who the lead from a sales and solutions point of view were on it. There is a list of images that were used in that tender. We can have a look at a larger version of that to see if that's an image we might like to use in our current tender that we're working on at the moment. And then if we wish to use it but we want to edit it, we have a link down here to the software file such as Visio that was used to create the file. We have the questions that were in the tender that are in the system. For example, here's one here on multi-provider environments, and there's the question that is actually involved. Of course, this is all searchable. We go into the actual question itself. Here's the full question that was in the tender. We can then link to see other questions from this tender. One's on a similar subject, or the client for whom this question was written for. This is the actual question answer itself. Now if we wish to use this particular answer directly in our tender because it's immediately relevant, once again cut and paste it into the Word document. If we want to see other questions that are on the same topic, for example, one was on service level management, we can click on that. We have a link of information to other topics on what service level management is, what ITIL is, our service management methodology, and down here are some other questions or topics that we have in the database which are related to service level management. So if we go back to the client, we can have a look at some project information for this particular client. So here's some project services. Down here we actually have a storage consolidation project. Once again, a write-up of this project, which we could use to copy and paste into a response, or some information of some individuals who we might want to learn more about this project from, how much it cost when it was implemented, what are some of the technologies that we used. All this information is all accessible and searchable. Here was a particular vendor that we used. If we click on that name there, it'll take me to the actual vendors write-up. So this is a very high level review of IBM in this particular case, with their logo, what type of partner there is, when our partnership started with them, when it's due to be renewed, who the people are within an ASG who I should contact or email if I want to do anything with this particular partner. Here's some other projects and the clients that we've worked on with this particular vendor. If I have a look at some other partners, here there's 3, IBM, Microsoft. If I go into Oracle, for example, here's a write-up about Oracle. Here's their partnership logos. Here is the client where we only have one on the system at the moment where we work with Oracle. There are no projects in the database at the moment about Oracle. As soon as we added one in that was that situation, that would automatically be added in here. We have an overview of the partnership, including in this case a link to more information on what it means to be an Oracle Certified Advantage partner. In this particular case we've won an award in 2006. We won the Partner of the Year, so here's the logo of that there. In the case of this particular partner, we have a MetaLink site, and I can link off to find out more about what MetaLink is. And here's our company's username and password and our CSI. There's some benefits that have come from the partnership, and in this particular case I've got some quotable quotes from Peter Doyle and Graham Mosdell. They're all a bit old, but that was the information that I was able to find. Just do a quick search to actually create this profile. Another thing that's quite useful, often people want to have information about our current clients, how many devices we support, what kind of technology we look after. The thing with this particular system is in those, what you saw, the tables on the right hand side, those tables are all able to be extracted and consolidated with a SQL type query, and then using something like, in this particular case I've got some category statistics, and in this one I've created a table which I've just done a little report which goes through the service catalog and pulls out the current information in the database about the number of calls, desktops, servers, storage and email for these particular clients. If I wanted to create a presentation for this, I can link them, just copy and paste it into a Word document. If I'm actually connected to the ASG network, when I paste it into a PowerPoint slide, these links will come along with it. So if I click on one of these links from within the PowerPoint slide that I've copied it into, it'll actually take me in and show me more information about that particular client. So that's just a quick overview for today, and we'll create some more tutorial information in the near future.